Hello everyone, my name is Bruce Ellington and I'm the host of the Best of Los Angeles television show. And today we're coming to you from right outside Los Angeles, California with a very special guest, a very talented artist who is going to share some of his work and tell his story, Ron Caroway. Hello Ron, how are you today?
Doing great, Bruce.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come on our show and share some of your work with the viewers and tell your story. How long, first, Ron, have you been an artist? How did you kind of get into that?
Well, I think like most artists, you start off in your childhood. I remember when I was in school, it was we were experiencing things in school besides we had the arts. We went to museums and things like that. And I was immediately drawn to that kind of thing. So to answer your question, probably around 5 or 6 years old, I was interested in drawing and things like that. And of course, my parents encouraged me to continue with creating work. So
that's great.
Yeah.
And of course, as you matured, you just kept on and on and on. How do you come up with concepts, or like you're going to show us some of your artwork here shortly, but
Sure.
How do you come up with the ideas and the concepts to draw or paint or whatever?
Well, in the beginning as an artist, you're really concentrating on not so much concept, but how to do it. How to draw, how to paint, like that.
Mm-hmm.
So in the beginning days in my art career, I was more interested in how to draw, drawing, and then later painting. The concept works as this one in the background. This is considered a concept, actually a parody from Norman Rockwell. It's a long process. It's almost like a filmmaker. You trying to decide what stories you want to tell and how you want to tell the story. For example, this painting that we're looking at.
Speak about this one.
This one had to do with the Negro Leagues that were being indoctrinated into the National Baseball. So this is like I said, Norman Rockwell, and the only change in this painting was very minimal. This is part of a concept that maybe about 5 years now I've been working with with some of Norman Rockwell's work, and then just doing an African American viewpoint of his work. Mm-hmm. And but as far as the concept, it takes planning. It's like a filmmaker, putting everything together and or what kind of story you want to tell. And this particular piece here has to do about the Negro League, which came up in the 50s, and they were being indoctrinated into the National Baseball. So it's a process. It's not an easy process. Some concepts are easier than others. But I might add, in the beginning, I was more interested on how to draw. Drawing, painting. I consider myself a self-taught artist. I sort of stuck with it, and over the years, then I started moving it to more conceptual type. What kind of narrative story I want to tell in my work.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Ron, for taking time out of your busy schedule, showing us this amazing artwork. You're a very talented man. Is there anything you'd like to leave the viewers of Best of Los Angeles with as we close?
Yes, Bruce. Besides creating work, I like to create my base. As far as people that are willing and wanting to collect my work.
Sure.
Having representation in galleries and things like that. And so I like to leave with the audience also. I have a link, which we'll share later, where I have a merch shop where they can purchase some of my reproductions.
Amazing. Well, thank you again for taking time.
Thank you,
Ron.
Bruce.
You're a very talented man. I'm sure the viewers are very impressed with your work. I'm Bruce Ellington, artist Ron Caroway. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.